stop doing sit-ups. Because if you're trying to eliminate stubborn lower belly fat, sit-ups might actually be one of the least effective moves you can choose. There's one exercise, simple, quiet, and incredibly powerful, that targets the deep core muscle responsible for pulling your lower belly inward and tightening your waist. No cardio, no equipment, and you can do it right now. Most people assume their lower belly is a calorie problem. They run more, crunch harder, and grind through endless sit-up sessions, hoping the pooch will finally disappear. But the real reason the lower belly looks soft or pushed out is usually a weak, deep core, specifically a muscle called the transverse abdominis. When that muscle isn't activated, the stomach naturally protrudes outward no matter how much you train the surface muscles. I learned this through experience. My upper abs were strong, but the lower belly never changed. It wasn't until I discovered how to train the deep core that everything shifted. Once that inner support turned on, my posture improved, my waist tightened, and the lower belly finally started to flatten. Sit-ups don't target this deep layer. They focus on the outer six-pack muscles. Good for strength, but they do little to pull the lower stomach inward. If the inner core stays weak, the lower belly has no structural support and it continues to bulge outward. Here's the movement that changes that. Lie on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. Take a slow breath into your belly, then exhale fully and draw your belly button downward and slightly upward like you're zipping up tight jeans. Keep that contraction and slowly lift your hips just an inch or two off the ground. Not high, just enough to feel your lower abs engaging. Hold this tension for 10 to 20 seconds, then relax. Repeat this 8 to 10 times. You should feel a deep tightening beneath the belly button. That's the transverse abdominis activating. This muscle works like an internal corset. When it strengthens, your waist naturally pulls inward, your posture improves, your stomach sits flatter and tighter even before any fat is lost. Once the deep core wakes up, the lower belly no longer pushes outward, it stays supported from within. When the basic version feels easy, you can try a progression. Keep the same tight core position and gently tap one heel at a time to the floor. Move slowly, stay controlled, and watch for any bulging in the stomach. If the belly pops out even slightly, reset the contraction and start again. There are a few common mistakes. Don't suck your stomach in. You're trying to tighten, not hollow out. Don't lift your hips too high. This isn't a glute bridge. Don't hold your breath. Light, controlled breathing is key. And keep your ribs down so the deep core stays engaged. Do this for just 5 to 7 minutes a day. Within a few weeks, you'll likely notice a flatter lower belly, a tighter waist, better posture, and more control during every other workout. This is one of the rare movements where beginners and advanced athletes both see fast results. Remember, lower belly fat isn't only a calorie issue, it's a stability issue. Train the right muscle and your midsection can change dramatically. Your lower belly isn't stubborn, it's simply waiting for you to activate the right system. If you want a full 10-minute follow-along routine using this technique, just comment "core" and I'll send it your way. And if this helped you, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone still doing endless sit-ups.